Okay, so this is my Project Cerberus level. This is the main room. The player will sleep inside. There'll be like a day-night cycle, so the player can sleep in the bed to change the player-night cycle. We've left a gun in here, so this will be a part of the plot, which is shown in the storyboard, where the player comes in, finds a gun, an alien tech gun, and then from there they pursue. The doors, which open and close, are part of my facades, like one of my facades, fully blueprinted by myself. Here's my second facades here. I've managed to integrate them into the building quite well, I think. And the crafting area will be in here. This is where the player will store their resources and craft items. Here will be a computer system, so in here the player can access the bibliography and the index to do with enemies and monsters. So just in case a player forgets, for example, a mechanic of one of the enemies they'll be fighting, they can look it up on here. To answer the question from before, the windows aren't one-sided now, they're double-sided. This is to show the construction element of the game. So one of the combat phases will be when the bosses are defeated, waves of enemy will sporadically attack the base. So one of the core elements of the gathering and crafting will be building up this base with defenses to defend against assault from enemies. So this is just to show the building up of a base. Over here we have our greenhouse. These windmills I was able to blueprint as well, taken on board what Alex has taught us before. So I've blueprinted them so they can spin around to actually look like space windmills. Yeah, here is our greenhouse, which will store the trees, all the plants. Texture down here is low poly, but the plan is after this is to add grass and fill up the entirety of the greenhouse. I actually have done at university on my project there. This is all filled up with grass, so it looks nice. Unfortunately, I haven't got access to that computer currently. And then finally, we have the vehicle. We might have to blueprint it so we can get in and out of the vehicle. And then drive around the map. So the player can use this. Or just transverse through the map really and gather resources. Get from point to point because the map is quite big. So it'll just help the player do so. Later on, we'll be implementing a combat system. It's mainly going to be inspired by Remnant from the Ashes. So it's mainly going to be range combat with elements of melee in there as well. But mainly focusing on the range combat, and we'll have a dodge system to dodge enemy attacks.